Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we are taking a look at Slothana, right? It's an update of the video that we did over a day ago, right? So if you remember, in the last video we highlighted one of the subscribers who are in the Net Crypto community of YouTube, right, did actually provide us with a signature showing that they invested about 203 Solana into the pre-sale and they had not received their airdrop, which is something that we did talk about, that the people who actually invest the largest amount into this, right, they invest the 80% of the liquidity. Most of them are not getting their airdrops, right? So I did highlight in that video and I said, please airdrop the tokens to this investor, right? I even pinned the wallet in the description of that video, and I made a commitment that to each and every person or investor who invested a huge amount and are not receiving their tokens, if you share your signature, I am going to be doing the video. So the message got through, and a couple of hours later, they came up with a post on Twitter. Yawn, the sleepy sloth, finally woke up to find out some of you loyal Slothana followers missed your tokens. Whoopsie. It seemed like all transactions went smoothly, but a tiny portion had failed. Tiny, right? It's actually the small tiny who actually invested the largest amount in the project. But hey, I crawled out of my sloth nap and sent out those last few tokens, and they also gave a bonus. So I did go and check the wallet, and indeed, right, they airdropped the tokens, right, and also gave a little bit of actually for the bonus, a little bit of more tokens, right, to compensate, right, for actually not airdropping these tokens. So you do see, guys, the power of sharing your story, because this investor actually shared their story right here. They gave us the signature, right, to the transactions. We did a video. Couple of hours soon after that video dropped, right, they got their tokens. So that's the power of sharing. So to any who still have not received, right, your tokens, just go ahead, share your signature, how many tokens you actually purchased. We would, and my commitment still stand. I would do the video, right, for each and every one of those huge investors who did not receive their airdrop, right? And some of you do ask, how do you support the channel? Drop a super thanks, right? You can join the membership. You can cancel it any time. There is absolutely no commitment or time frames. Is just a month, right? A month at a time, right? Or you can drop a super thanks. And of course, right, you can also grab yourself on Amazon, affiliate link in the description, the Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook, right? So this is a perfect pre-sale that you can actually log things that happened in this pre-sale, right? And for example, like right now, what is pertinent is the launch price tracking. Two things, actually. This is the section that you will be populating right now in your physical hardcover. It's a durable book. You track the price, right? The date, you track the price. Like right now, we're going to start to see this price. You see currently it's 2079. You're going to start to see this price rising. It might actually go to like 0.01213, right? It might, right? From the other scams that I've been checking, once they see that a huge number of people have sold, they start to use their scammer bots to actually prop up the price slowly, right, until it's up, and then they start to say, you sold too early, right? But that's not the case. They've already taken 50% of the liquidity into this one, right? The only thing that will not make this project a scam is they put the liquidity back, right? If they put the liquidity back, but now they already know a lot of people have sold. So even if they put the liquidity back, it might actually just prompt them, a lot of investors, for new liquidity to come in, and then there's a possible dump, right? So nasty game right there. But these are some of the things that you can actually jot down in your Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook on Amazon. It's only $29, right? For this one, it's only $29, and you get 2 pages to track each pre-sale, and you can track up to 70 pre-sale. Now, can you imagine by the time you've tracked about 5 or 10, right, the knowledge that you'd have gained? And remember, you start tracking this even before you even purchase, right? So like we know, pre-sales you buy after, you don't buy before, you buy after, right? Pepe, If you had bought Pepe after the pre-sale, when the price dropped a little bit, you are still going to make a huge bag, right? So that's why it's important for you to actually log these things. And to those who say, no, he's just trying to sell his book. No, it's the scammers. They hate this book. They hate it, right? Because once investors start to actually see what is happening in the press and all that, it limits, it definitely limits their scammy ways and scammy methods. But it's only the 1% who are really going to get this book, right? Only 1%. Why? Well, we just don't know. Why is the 1% in the world only of population the richest? Right? They do things differently. A lot of people would think it's crazy to get a book like this, but the ones who get it, they see things and start to learn things about themselves, because there's also even an emotions section here. When you decide to invest, even after the pre-sale, you can write your emotions. If you had bought in the pre-sale, you can write your emotions. When you bought, you can write your emotions when you sold. And by the time you are investigating your 15th pre-sale, you think, who's going to be taking you for a ride in this pre-sale? Not a chance. No one is going to take you for a ride. And for that, the scammers hate it, right? So this is an update that I just wanted to do, right? For this one, it did go out well, thanks to the subscriber who was willing to share with us their transaction, their story, that they did not receive, right, their airdrop. They did not receive it, and because of that, we did the video, and I was even willing to do a video for each and every investor who did not receive their airdrop. And guess what? A couple of hours later, the message went through. They airdrop those tokens, right? So that's the power of the community. That's the power of being transparent and sharing your story. There is no shame, right? Sharing your story is only going to limit the scammers' methods, right, and ways. We need to expose them. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.